A few weeks have passed since I had to get new work due to the tight spot I'd been in because of my rising food costs and good old Engel's coefficient. We're off to a good start already. At first, I thought it wouldn't be so tough, but the exhaustion continues to pile on day after day. Phew! I have morning shifts these days, so even if I'm physically exhausted, my body has started waking up automatically at the same time.
That sounds unhealthy.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that he's been sleeping on the floor. Sumire is in bed, snoring like always. I start getting ready for work and make myself breakfast, all the while wondering if I'll get caught in this type of life cycle if I get a company job.
What, having a ninja stay at your apartment and making them rice every day?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that everybody...
I mean, who hasn't been there at one point or another, am I right?
Good morning, Master.
Oh, right, I forgot you did that. Hey, breakfast is almost ready, so go wash your face. It's disgusting.
Yes, sirree.
After our usual morning exchange of me telling her to wash her disgusting face, my day finally begins.
Master, I don't think there's a lot of laundry detergent left.
That's because you keep
I
drinking
kept eating it.
Yeah, we had the same thought.
Yeah. Seriously? We don't have a backup?
I think that... What is this strange tasting rice? I think the only other bottle we have is fabric softener, and it doesn't taste nearly as good.
She thinks that all food is rice. We're running out of everything, aren't we? Oh well, I'll grab some on the way home today. I'll grab some. I discuss our lack of household items with Sumire as I set breakfast on the table. This is our daily routine. Thanks to Sumire mastering the housework, I can concentrate entirely on working. Well, she does make the occasional mistake.
What's the point of her being a ninja if all she does is housework? Boring.
Let's eat! Itadakimasu!
That being said, her mistakes aren't exactly life-threatening. At first I'd gotten worked up when she broke my vacuum cleaner, but now she's using it like a regular pro. She can be clumsy, but otherwise I believe she's pretty talented. She may even cook someday. I've never eaten a ninja before.
Oh no. What a dark twist.
Soylent Green is people!
It's different.
What's different? I ask, surprised at the never-before-seen expression of serious on her face.
I'm pretty sure we've seen that sprite.
Yeah.
This isn't the same, Master. It tastes different.
Isn't the same? I didn't change the seasoning or anything.
It's completely different. Even the fried egg and the softness of the rice. Look, the rice is crackled? You always rinse the rice enough that it doesn't crack, Master.
You noticed that, did you?
At this point, part of who I am is thanks to your food, Master. Even small details won't escape me. You
Don't
bitch!
worry. Someday you will be my food.
I'm the master now.
Oh, I didn't register what you said.
Master, you're not looking so well these days, you know?
Oh, nothing's changed with me. Meanwhile, he looks like a goblin. He just looks like really filthy and just.
He's reverted into like a golem state.
Yeah. Still, I can't lie that the fatigue has been accumulating. Providing for two people is certainly a 7 days a week job.
Is he like slowly floating upwards?
He's levitating. I'm still young, so I don't think I'll collapse from overwork.
Oh,
but
his
if
head
it's
just
showing
hit
in my
the
face,
ceiling. It's fine.
It must be kind of serious. Sumire is actually worried about me. I can't help thinking how happy that makes me. But who would have thought my fatigue would affect even my cooking?
Ah, the water!
Looking down at my hand, I noticed my cup is gone. I dropped it while spacing out a moment ago. Huh?
He is really not okay. He needs some rest.
This episode is gonna be titled The Fall of Ninja Guys.
Oh.
The contents, my cup. Fuck. The contents, my fallen cup, are spreading out across the table. Sorry. Gotta keep it together.
I mean, Sumire is gonna need to start paying rent if they want to get anywhere.
Yeah.
He can't support them both by himself.
Yeah.
Master, you have to hold it properly. Quick, get something to wipe it up.
My bad. Use
Like
these
the
tissues.
scarf around my neck.
I grab a few tissues from a small pack and then hand the rest to Sumire. She takes out a few and starts to briskly wipe the table.
Did you get wet, Master?
No, I'm fine.
That's good.
Am I causing her to needlessly worry? If so, maybe I should just be upfront and talk to her about it? Wait, I may not be aware of it, but could this affect her duties in becoming a proper ninja? Sumire left her village to train after all. If I put her in a panic and it interferes with her training, I'd feel terrible. Oh well, I'll keep my mouth shut. No! Fucking communicate! That's important in relationships! What are you doing, Ninja Gus?
Especially with a ninja roommate.
Exactly! That's exactly where I was going with that.
Imagine the next day they just go to like therapy, couples therapy.
So, I see in the
The
paperwork...
therapist is so confused.
I see in the paperwork that you checked the ninja roommate box. I'll be honest, when I studied for that in school, they told me I'd never need to use it, but, you know, they were wrong. Clearly.
Master, are they what you call cosplayers?
Huh? Why'd she bring up cosplayers, I think? Then I see her pointing to an advertisement that's been stuck inside my pack of tissues.
What?
No, that's just my porno. I mean, a help wanted ad for a maid cafe.
Why do you have it in... Never mind. Help wanted? Maid cafe?
When you go downtown, you always see those girls in frilly dresses trying to solicit customer, right? A single customer. They're looking for girls
Me.
like that.
Right, I always see that.
Oh, I know them. The girls who were out looking for masters.
They're not looking for real masters. That's just what they call their customers.
Do they?
I don't know. I've never been to a maid cafe. I wouldn't know.
I wonder if I could do a job like that.
When I was in high school, the anime club at my high school, which I wasn't in, but they held a maid cafe after school.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane!
I know, right? Like, why? I don't know how the school allowed that, but yeah, like, the girls dressed up like maids and the guys dressed up like butlers, and they, like, served food and stuff.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Where can I sign up?
What I'm doing now isn't so different.
Not so different. It's completely different. A ninja and a cosplay maid. I cannot think of a single thing they have in common. It's just a service. It's not like those girls are actually servants. It's not even their duty. I said duty. Hang on a second here.
A
Think about
maid's
it.
duty.
The relationship between Sumire and I is pretty weird. Basically, I'm living together with some mysterious girl.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we're aware. I mean, I would hope that in the last couple weeks you had, gotten to know each other a little better, but
Nah, it's been the same.
it's been the same, I guess.
Except that
That's-
one weird bathroom encounter.
Sumire is not actually in my service. She's no servant who will do whatever I command. Sumire, pass the salt. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I knew it, but those clothes look difficult to work in. Don't they get in the way and stuff?
Well, maids aren't always as flashy as this. Normally they're dressed more modestly.
Oh, so they don't take on espionage campaigns or surprise attacks?
No, only
I just assume everyone is a ninja.
Yeah, maids don't do that. How unsettling. That's just rude to all the wholesome maids working out there. Hashtag wholesome maids. That's the I'm a mod on that subreddit, r/wholesome maids.
That sounds so real.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a real thing. Probably is. Glancing at my wall clock, I realize I've got to leave or I won't make it to work on time. That's enough talk for now. We can discuss the maid thing later, Sumire.
Sure, but you know there's still rice in your bowl. You have to eat your breakfast or you'll pass out, especially since you look so pale.
That's okay, I made some toast. I'm just gonna hold it between my teeth as I run to work.
He puts on like a maid cafe uniform. See you later.
Yeah, that's where he's working. At the maid cafe. Feeling guilty about Sumire, who is nodding her head in worry, I head towards work. Why do I get the feeling that Ninja Gus is gonna
immediately pass out and
yeah, he's gonna
see the
pass
sky.
out.
The sky's the last thing I see as I close my eyes.
A few days later, and I'm still in a never-ending cycle of work. Luckily, I was able to leave
new
work
music,
early
isn't
because
it?
my schedule overlapped with another staff member. I'd taken consecutive shifts, so the store manager suggested I take off early and rest. I decided to accept his generous offer. On the way home, I inspect a flyer I received from my boss. It's titled Pink Slip. That's why he left early. He just doesn't understand he was just fired. The flyer is for a maid cafe. Coincidentally, the very same one I'd been talking to Sumire about the other day. My boss mentioned he's a regular here, didn't he? Apparently he goes every week and always has the latest info via some social network. I'm a bit surprised that this is a pastime of his. According to my boss, one of the new maids here is ridiculously cute. I know, I figured this is gonna happen. We're gonna go to the maid cafe and Sumire is gonna be there. I'd asked him to show me a picture to prove it, but he'd flat out refused, insisting I go see her in person. I'm not into maid cafes at all, but I can't help wonder about how cute this new maid really is. Did he let me off early so I could check out the maid cafe? I recall the excitement written on my boss's face and start to think my intuition is correct. You'll be an instant fan from the first moment, you won't be able to resist, and so on and so on. Getting flyers from the cafe to solicit his employees in itself is a little intense.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, maybe the maid cafe is actually a cult and the boss is like a recruiter.
Oh no.
I had a chance to leave early, so I should take advantage of this to get back to Sumire. Lately, she seems more and more concerned about my well-being.
But she isn't there.
With these thoughts swimming through my head, I suddenly notice my phone buzzing with a message notification. My boss. Have fun at the maid cafe! Sheesh. Wow, the boss is really... really pressuring him. I must give in to the horny. Forgive me, Sumire. So this is it. From the view of the entrance, it looks like a normal cafe restaurant. The only unusual part is the fact that maids are walking around serving the customers.
Well done!
Preparing myself mentally and emotionally, I step inside, I said out loud. Like a dude standing outside.
He announces that.
Welcome home, master.
Welcome home, master.
Greeted by a soft
wait,
voice
is that
and
just a
little
random
startle.
maid?
It's a different girl, yeah.
Okay.
Why am I incredibly embarrassed? At this point, I really want to get out of here. Can I use this coupon? Yes, of course. Let me show you to your seat. Okay. I'm completely caught up in her pace. There are quite a few maid cafes like this in Akihabara. Seeing the staff dressed as maids and handing out flyers on the street is an everyday sight.
Seeing the faceless maids made me feel at home. The living mannequins.
Plus, I can supposedly choose to eat with whoever I designate as my favorite maid. Okay. That's a little strange, but cultural differences, I guess. This is your first time here, Master, so please try the free course instead of designating a maid. My recommendation is the omelet with rice. I see how this works. I checked the price of the free maid course along with omelet on rice. That ain't cheap! It says free in the title of the thing! I'll give up on the idea of the free maid course and omelet with rice and just get a drink instead.
Whoa, that's a new character.
Oh, is this a new girl? A maid
Yeah,
steps
I
into
think
the hall
so.
from the back. In appearance, she is clearly superior to the other waitresses. With a smile on her face, she merrily assists the customers. Or wait, is this Sumire with... Yeah, this is Sumire in a maid costume.
No.
Something tells me I know her
You're
face.
right. You're probably right.
What am I saying? Of course I do. It's Sumire!
Are you ready to order, Master?
That girl just started working here recently. She's so cute and has become Miss Popular almost instantly. Fuck that bitch. Is that so? She keeps stealing all my tips.
Get her fired.
Sumire-chan, can I order?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Master. Here's your omelet with rice.
That's the only thing we make here. Sumire-chan, I'm looking forward to your drawing performance.
Certainly, I'm gonna draw an elephant. And now, it's showtime.
She draws like a bicycle and then's like, it's an elephant!
Everyone claps.
I suppose that customer ordered a picture drawn on his omelet. Sumire can really do that? The eyes of almost all the men in the cafe are focused exclusively on Sumire, even at the sight of her
It's not
smile.
ketchup, though.
The calls of her fans spread throughout the cafe, and I'm all like, hey, everybody stop ogling her! That's my girlfriend, I mean my ninja! She's like a pop idol. She's the same old Sumire, but somehow completely different. What is this strange feeling? It just keeps cutting back and forth between the near and close shots.
You gotta have some variety.
Come on! As I grapple the complicated emotions regarding this new Sumire, I see her start to head in my direction. Oh.
Not that much of a choice here.
Hey, Sumire.
Yes, sure. What?
She seems startled to hear my voice and looks towards me with a surprised look on her face.
Master, what are you doing here?
Isn't that my line? What are you doing in a maid cafe, Sumire?
What am I doing? They let me work here, that's what. The day is pretty good, too. Oh, the pay is pretty good, too.
Oh, really? Maybe I should get a job here. Next
I
thing
could
you know,
do it.
they're both in maid costumes. Like, yeah! High wages sound pretty good right about now. Wait, no, that's not the issue. Why is she working here in the first place? Sumire trails off, and I can't hear the end of her sentence. She stands there fidgeting with her blushing face turned down. Oh, what's this? Are you and Sumire acquainted, Master? Acquaintances is one way to put it. Maybe I shouldn't have been
Oh, so you're
evasive.
fucking then?
No.
A sudden stir of commotion begins in the quiet cafe, accompanied by a myriad of emotional stares and comments aimed in our direction. Oh man, Sumire is adorable even when she's embarrassed!
Just
I get it.
yelling.
Honestly, I thought the exact same thing.
This guy knows Sumire. I'm so jealous.
Let's beat him up! Like, what?
Let's kill him. The way Sumire calls him master, it just doesn't sound the same. Why is he getting special treatment?
This doesn't look good. They're all eyeing me and brandishing a variety of blunt weapons. I could handle curious looks, but swirling among all the eyes are stares of envy and jealousy. I can't bear just sitting here silently. So Sumire, you're fine working here, right?
Yeah.
I think that maid costume really suit you. It's fresh, different from what you always wear. It's hot!
That was a natural sentence, I said. Huh? Oh.
Did I say something strange? Oh!
Ninja art! Transformation jutsu!
What? Ah! Everyone in the restaurant was blinded by...
She fucking exploded!
Oh wait, I didn't read that. How do I... Fuck.
She became a log.
Wait, what? I didn't... It took me a second. With a
She
pop,
became a
smoke
log and
blows
now
out
it's
of
playing the
nowhere
penis music.
and conceals Sumire's figure. Not only Sumire, it fills the entire cafe. She just performed a ninja technique in plain sight. The smoke clears up immediately, and something entirely different stands where Sumire used to be. It's a fucking log! A log! Seems she switched places with this while performing the transformation. She'll get totally busted for being a ninja if she does stuff like this. That's incredible! I never knew Sumire could perform magic tricks!
Wait, who is this guy anyways? Sumire's boyfriend?
I feel as if the eyes of every single person in the cafe has turned to me. I decide it's time to go. Sorry, I'll come again next time. Yeah, be sure to take your penis music with you. We're a classy establishment. We don't want that kind of atmosphere in here. Sorry.
I couldn't resist.
What? Unable to take the uncomfortable atmosphere that fills the cafe now that Sumire is gone, I jump out of my seat and make a run for it. I barely escaped with my life.
They grabbed at my ankles as I tried to dive out of the window.
I heard the gnashing and screaming of billions of souls.
Dozens of feral maids.
They tried to drag me through a door with flames behind it. I finished preparing dinner. The rice is all set. I've just gotta wait for Sumire now. I start to mumble to myself. At that moment, I hear the front door open. Hey!
I smell rice.
Aren't you Sumire's boyfriend? Holding a lead pipe.
Oh no.
I'm home, master.
Hi, welcome home. The Sumire who greets me is not in a maid costume, but her normal ninja getup. Her maid costume was cute, but this one suits her better. Maybe I'm just used to it. Great, now, time for dinner. This is usually when she says itadakimasu, with a big beaming smile on her face. She begins eating in silence. She must be so crestfallen because of what happened at the maid cafe today. So, Sumire, you started a job? You sure surprised me. I never thought to see you at the cafe my boss recommended. Why'd you start a part-time job? It must be part of your training, right? Outside of training, what other reason could a ninja have for being a maid at a maid cafe? No way, it's just because the clothes are cute, right? That's exactly it.
It is. Well, you know, how can I explain this?
Don't go out of your way, okay? I'm not your father or your big brother, Sumire. Some things are just
Just
hard
your
to explain.
master.
Some things are just hard to explain.
Hard explained. The food budget.
Huh?
You're letting me live here with you, but because of that, you're having money trouble, aren't you, master? I know I eat a little more than the average girl.
A little more?
She says that as she sucks up the rest of the rice with her vacuum mouth.
While it's true that I'm struggling financially, I've tried to keep it on the DL. How'd she find out? But why a maid cafe? There are plenty of other jobs out there.
Yeah, when I was walking around town, I got a ton of offers. What was it again? Some kind of service that helps men feel good?
Don't trust them.
Really? He seemed like a good guy. He even treated me to lunch.
You went off with him?
Well, I did kill him afterwards, but that was just out of habit.
Yeah. You didn't sign any contracts with him, did you?
Well, I had already planned to work at the cafe, so I turned him down.
So you just got a free lunch out of it. You're a bold one, aren't you? But why did you choose a maid cafe exactly?
You're a bold one. Sumire.
Don't you remember the ad from the pack of tissues? After seeing that, I decided I would work there.
Of course you can work at a maid cafe, Sumire, but I won't let you restrict what you eat. A well-fed Sumire is my favorite Sumire. That way you're fattened up for when I try to eat you.
I like everyone I work with. They've been so kind and are teaching me a lot. We have to draw a picture on the customer's omelet, but everyone says mine is one of the best.
You don't say. Like, one of the other maid girls, like, draws, like, a stick figure on hers, and she's like, it's a masterpiece! And then they look over at Sumire's, and she's, like, just finished painting, like, Van Gogh's
the Mona
Starry
Lisa.
Night. Or the Mona Lisa on it, yeah.
I may meet a lot of masters at work, but you'll always be my one true master.
Sumire states this while looking earnestly at me, almost as if she's read my mind. I can read your mind. That's one of my
The only one I
ninja
want to
skills.
serve is you, master.
Okay. Sumire then lets loose one of the biggest... I can't. You know.
I know what. You don't have to say it. I know exactly what you're thinking. I was thinking it too.
Just...
It's funny though.
just
This wholesome moment.
Just the phrase "lets loose."
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it said "let us loose." Let's loose.
Biggest and most beaming smiles I've ever seen on her face. I can't. After hearing that, I blush in embarrassment. Avoiding her gaze, I wait for her next words.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There are these staff meals we get for free, and they're so delicious.
Oh man, that's nice. Food is always the most crucial thing in the end. Sumire smiles cheerfully at me. Ah, shucks.
Aw, shucks.
Gosh!
Gosh.
Sumire's new job will likely be a valuable experience for her. Anyways, she wants to do it and I have no reason to stop her.
Master, I've got an idea. Will you let me practice with you for work?
By work, you mean the maid thing?
Yeah, I've been practicing secretly when you're not around. Since you found out.
I guess I don't mind. But what about your ninja training?
This has nothing to do with that. This is my job, though. I've got to do it right. Master, you must be tired. Would you like some tea? We also have coffee prepared from our finest selection of coffee beans.
Oh, really? Then I'll take a coffee.
Certainly. Please wait a moment, Master.
Wait, what?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Master. Sumire's special coffee. What?
Wah!
Where? Wario, what are you doing here?
A table of 41, please.
Oh, baby! I love the idea that people just start filling into the apartment pretending this is a maid cafe. Ninja Gus is like, what? What's going on?
His boss shows up. Hey!
Hey!
Heard this is the hottest new maid cafe in town. Like, what? No, this is my apartment. I've been impressed for about 1 second until Sumire, with the cup of coffee on a tray, tripped over thin air. Just like that, the coffee ended up poured all over my head, and I screamed. Ow, ow, ow! That's hot!
3rd-degree burns all over my face.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. Let me cool that off.
He starts blowing on his head.
I was gonna say she dumps like the entire ice cube tray on his head. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh!
I have a bad feeling about this. Is she gonna use a ninja art? Yep.
Ninja skill, water jutsu, slightly weak.
Help! That's freezing! Now, freezing water appears out of nowhere and is dumped all over me. Not with quite as much ferocity as when she put out the fire in the park, but still. I am completely soaked.
Can you please do ninja hair dryer jutsu now?
I'm sorry, I did it again.
Let me dry you off! Ninja art, fire jutsu! Oh.
Wait!
When you say you did it again, you can't mean that at work.
There are sometimes when I may do it all the time, every day.
With every customer.
Like every 10 minutes.
Does that even make sense? If you do it all the time, that's not sometimes, is it? Don't you get in trouble? I'm sure your coworkers can help you out, but what about your boss and the customers?
They all just laugh and forgive me. I guess that's my maid's character. He even tells me to do it more. I think it's his king.
That's a new level of tolerance, I guess.
Have coffee poured over, scalding hot coffee poured over his head.
Yes!
I don't want to mess up like this.
Sumire, I've got a favor to ask.
What is it?
He's gonna ask her to wear the maid costume, isn't he? Oh, no more ninja skills in the house.
Close is what I'm all about.